Hello everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to more Against the Storm, because I simply cannot help myself. Hello, Matto in chat. Good to see you, bud. There's more Walking Dead coming. I promise you. It's just not tonight. Because I'm apparently in the middle of a frickin' thing. Good lord. I've been playing lots of this game. I've played like 16 hours of it since I got it during the sale. Let's see here. What do we got here? Something that I cannot get at. Lizard Resolve. Packs of building materials, which are going to be assembled at the post. It's going to be planks. Which we have from the crude workstation, or at least we will. That's another shelter. Another big shelter, yeah. It is also waiting on... Do we have... We have a carpenter. Well, let's throw down a carpenter then. Call it a day. Have some fun. That's a tree. That is a tree for sure, for sure, for sure. Look at all these frickin' people who are doing nothing right now. That requires planks as well. At least temporarily, we're going to throw down another crude workstation. Just to say that we have it. We got steam arrow, we've got wood. We have potential farm field right here. Do we have this? We don't have the small farm. We have our hallowed farm that we restored. But not, there we go. Got our herb garden there. Lines up perfectly, so we can throw a little path over here. And then do this. Do one of these there. Assign a couple of workers there. Actually, we've got humans to spare. Let's throw a lizard and a harpy. I also, it really is only 15 days till Christmas. Wild. Why are you calling it Blackmas? Or is this just a, another off-branding attempt / effort / endeavor? Alright. Walmart substituted your tree. What, for a black Christmas tree? You sure it's not a really deep green? A really, really dark green? There we go. That gets my face in the frame a little bit better. There's some... what are we gonna do? Anything? No gathering notes near stonecutter. That's imminently addressable. Yeah, I was about to say, we've got, like, clay deposits somewhere. There we go. Well, Matto, how did that even happen? How the hay did this occur? That's interesting. Oh, crud muffins. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Boop, boop. And... Yep. This... Take that, move it here. Whee. And get me that Glade. Glade scented plugin, actually. Clear away those trees specifically right now. Four glades. Four glades it is. And then some ancient tablets. We can get some ancient tablets. Surely. Won't take too much effort. Let's speed up time, shall we? Get things moving and shaking. Lizard resolve is low, apparently. Which is not good, because we need it high. I don't know, maybe we can get our hands on some lizard housing at some point and improve things a little bit there. My dear farmers will work their fields. We will plow them, get them nice and ready. A harpy left. Received 20. How did we get 20 salt? I'm not complaining, I'm just confused. Welcome. Encampment, yes. Production increased. Okay. Seeing the queen is feeling plenty patient. Mushrooms. Ooh! So off to work we go. For every 20 trees felled, global resolve is increased by 3 for 120 seconds. That sounds like a good thing. Sounds like a very good thing. Actually, are these all in range? They sure are. Yes, it's against the storm. Oh, we missed our trader. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, well. It is what it is. I did. We, half-hearted, we actually, we had it, this very evening, and it was delicious. As per usual, my wife cooks a mean, mean steak. Okay. So we're going to continue to sow this during the drizzle, and then it'll be harvested during the clearance. Look at that. Me learning how things work. Oh, well, there's part of your flippin' problem. Don't have anyone working at the carpenter shop. Do we have... What is our next... Okay, we have newcomers almost here, which is a good thing. Vegetable. Do we have... We do have a rain mill. Fantastic. That is very good. We're going to throw that right down there. That one. Oh yeah, we split it and we had it with leftover gnocchi from yesterday, which was also very good. In fact, if I say that Ping has cooked something, you can assume that it was probably tasty as all get out. That's just kind of how she rolls. Oh, we got newcomers. Fantastic. Bringing amber and coal. Really nothing to sneeze at, and that's 6 people versus 4. We've got the housing for them, so we might as well. Fantabulous. Splendiferous. And such. Yeah, I mean, I think it's... I genuinely think it's kind of hard to go wrong with ribeye in general. Bone and ribeye in particular, but yeah, no. It was V-tasty. Now here's the thing, right? Incense. We actually, like, don't really have anything. Can I favor them? See, even that doesn't frickin'... I mean, it gets us closer, but not high up enough. Fishman Cave. Hey, we got into our dangerous glade. How do we solve you? That's the funny part. We don't. No, we can chase these guys away. Let's see here. Fishman traps. Fishman totem spawn. What does that mean? I guess that's just another thing for us to have to deal with, which is fine. Chase them away. The quicker we deal with the these threats, the better. The ancient tablets would have been nice. But we literally just don't have the material to do it. Which is fine. Oh, look at that. Chest of ancient tablets. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, hey, happy lizards. Happy lizards, happy lizards. Sorry, you're no longer favored. Goodbye. And we're finally getting those building materials put together as well. Tan, flippin', fastic. Okay, we're gonna grab lizard and a harpy and some rocks, and we're gonna bust these bad boys open. And back into reading this week. Bro, I've been tearing up Dracula. I'm like more than 3/4 of the way through. I knocked out about like 15% of it. In the, okay. Still, okay. So we can just get rid of this. I knocked out like 15% of the book in the last 2 days. I've been on a tear because I really want to knock out 15 books before the year is up. Hey, can I, now that we have this, so the, our intrepid heroes literally just, intercepted, Dracula feeding on Mina. This is actually very, very good timing here. We're gonna do this. I do like my herb gardens, don't get me wrong. But having like a full almost 16 squares of farmland for this, for my hollowed small farm, absolutely. But yeah, no, we're getting into the end game here. With the book, I mean. What's up, Deagle? Good to see you in chat, my guy. My dude. Farm field. Pack of crops. I can do that. Luxury goods. Packs of provisions we can do. And we won't need to knock out all of these, just... Oh, we're done with that? Seriously? 60 pack... How do we have 60 packs of provisions? This small post has just been moving and shaking because he's gotten his hands on frickin' herbs from the herb garden. Makes a certain amount of sense. Cool. Oh, and we're almost done with the packs of crops as well. That's also very good. Better than it was, mostly because I kind of figured out that I was doing difficulty wrong. Thank you, Half-Hearted Gamer. I appreciate it. I truly do. Truly, truly do. Salt. Hey, we actually have salt. Not from a mine, but we just got given some for reasons that have escaped me. We have a press, a granary, roots, vegetables, pottery for pickled goods. That's not bad. I'll take that. What else have we got? We don't have anything to do with the flour, is the problem. I'll take the... We also don't have any, We'll grab the lizard house. Why not? Let the lizards feel a little taken care of, huh? Boop, boop. There you go, fellas. Matta, what were you doing to your hinges such that your door just fell off? What kind of abuses was that poor means of egress suffering such that it just fell off? Packs of building materials, packs of crops. Should we do another small press? I think we're going to put this here. Actually, we're going to mark that off for now so that we can get into this glade here. We have another Fishman totem, which I ought to clear. Get rid of that. I have to go. Need to keep my sleep before we sleep 12 hours again. Deagle, your presence is appreciated as always. Damn brother. Barged in when it was locked, making the damn hinges fall off. Well, what consequences is your brother facing for knocking your door off? What's up, bud? You're here at long last. Hey, you want to buy some of these provisions? Because we have, like, a startling amount of provisions. And these are just useful as a trade good. Damn, we have a lot of amber. Look at that. For 12, we'll use some of my abundant amounts of wood to kind of balance that out. Yeah. Call that a trade. Deliveries. All packs of goods are produced 33% faster. And 2 bricks for every 10 pottery produced. Yeah, your brother was jealous of you and Greg. Repurposed clay. Let's grab the quick deliveries. Especially because, well, we literally have just one more thing to do. Caravans. Frequent caravans. Kind of is very forgiving as long as the goods keep flowing. That's right. So this is a thing that we can do, right? Go to trade routes. And hey, look at that. That's resin. That's a thing we can do. And that's copper ore. We can do that as well. This is brand new to me. Look at that! We can open up extra trade routes to the towns that we've already frickin' formed. That's cool as hell. Look at that, we won! Hooray! Fragments, food stockpiles, orders from the Queen, complete 80 orders. Alright, so we go back to the world map now, and I'm going to try and get to this world seal before the cycle is over, huh? Although, how long that lasts, I really don't know. What's up, Michael? Use protection, not a helmet, yes. Surely. Surely a helmet. That's a coral forest. The coral forests are really funky looking. I think I'm gonna stick to here for now. I'm really gonna try to get to this bronze seal. Because I think this menu is before the next. Oh, I see. Cycle duration permanently increased by 8. That's 8 years. Okay, so the quicker... I see. So the quicker we finish these maps... Okay, we are probably... Well... I don't know. 5 years seems like a big old push. We're gonna give it the old college try. See here, we got beavers galore. Gonna grab extra people. We're gonna grab stone, which is really cannot overemphasize the significance of that there. Bring berries and insects and oil, which is quite useful. I do think I'm gonna bring extra wood. And we're gonna embark. See what we can cook up. Starting with 9 residents is pretty good. What do we got? So we have a little bit of fertile soil. We have some snails, and we have some flax. So that is food, food plus, and plant fiber. Go ahead and throw down this. Let's see here. What do we got? Got a pretty thin entrance over here. Throw down my first woodcutter hut. Push into there. And then go ahead and throw down housing. Shelter, shelter, shelter. Some more pathing there and there. Connect that. And call it a day. Alright. Now, what do we got here? We have a bakery. Which requires... I mean, the pottery is not terrible. What else can we use? Can we use roots? We sure can. Eggs, roots, you can use all kinds of stuff. The flour is the one kind of non-negotiable. So we will grab the bakery. I can live with an herb garden. Small farm is even better, though. Fantastic. So we're going to throw this small farm right here. Aha. Throw that down there. We probably throw a little decoration right over there and then some more something or other. Not Texas warm, though, in fairness. Okay, now that's a human job if ever I heard one. I'm gonna throw that. Throw 2 humans on that. Why not? The beaver's over here. So we have food. Oh, that's going to require planks. Blech. That's fine. Be a crude workstation. Boop, boop. Go, Ned. Say hello to Minnie or Violet if they join. Will do. And then there was just Ned. Well, Ned and Michael. In fairness. Got some human work to do. We do have some, but not a ton of food. We have berries, insects, and eggs. Which is better than nothing. Chance of leather. These fellas here. And that's a trapper's camp. Small trapper's camp, but a trapper's camp nonetheless. We'll throw a single beaver on that. Keep our builders free for now. Builders, plural, mind you. And then speed up time so that I'm not sitting here all ding-dang day. Ugh. Oh, this is very good. Fertile soil. Sea marrow, which is good. And a small abandoned cache. Dust storm. On its way, we'll be here at 2 a.m. Well, stay safe and, good lord, stay indoors. What do we have? Fish. And reeds are kind of useful sometimes. We're going to break these bad boys open because we simply do not have the tools to do anything else with them. Should be able to throw an herb garden down here. Sooner than later. Bye, Matto. Thanks for stopping by. Alrighty then. Let me see here. Oh, orders from Her Majesty. Coming in hot. What's up, Average Sonic? Beaver Resolve Woodcutters. This is an easy one. Objective... Trade routes with a multiplier. Offer multiplier. I don't know what that means, but I want to find out. Also, plank production could be quite useful. This is a Rainpunk roguelike city builder. Which I've got to say, big fan of. I'm not sure if emptying out this crate will, these crates will count towards a completed Glade event. But that's okay. I can live with it regardless. We're getting fish. Perhaps that is what matters most. I'm gonna move this over here, actually. Because I want to get into this glade over here as well. Our first cornerstone. Advanced herbalism. Absolutely. Tinnitus! Michael, did you take a good bonk to the head? It's okay, you can tell us. We won't judge you. Just a fearful bonk to the dome. Well, now I kind of feel obligated to do this. To move to Big Springs, Texas, 400 miles away. Michael, your state is too big. Stop it. Got a Rainpunk drill, which I think we're gonna hit that with rocks, to be real honest with you. Boink, 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 boink. And that most certainly will be a Glade event complete. Factory work, I see. Oh, Michael, as always, I wish you the best of luck. Excuse me. Boink. And then we'll see what danger there is for us to deal with, possibly with tools courtesy of this Rainpunk drill. The clearance, we have a storm, just a little bit, and that will, oh gosh, oh my gosh, my golly, that will finish off the first year of this settlement, which is not ideal. First to acknowledge. Oh, they already got the thing down. Cool beans. Okay, we need... I guess we're gonna throw a single beaver. A single large beaver. Okay, what do we got? That's not too terrible. We can gather up our stones and arrest them. Dangerous fugitives in the area. They are worried about desperate criminals might attack them. -5 to global resolve. It's active only when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. So we can persuade these guys, or and get a new group of 5 villagers. Ooh. Persuading them to join us actually really does seem like the smart thing to do. Dangerous convicts from the smoldering city are hiding in the forest. Somehow manage to free themselves during transport. You can decide their fate. Welcome them and employ them in your settlement, or send them back to the citadel where they will be punished. At a hefty price tag. Or a hefty payout, rather. Only 6 hours away. He says only. Good lord. People are nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think they're 15 fertile soil is not bad. Small farm has no fields. What you talking about? You're talking about this, apparently. There we go. There you have fields. We really ought to be getting our first group of newcomers in. Do the newcomers come every year? Is that possibly a thing? Hard to say. Storm is almost over, though. So that's something. Yeah, look at that! Newcomers. Bing, bang, boom. I won't say no to more beavers. Especially if they're bringing, like, machine parts, which are kind of rare as these things go. Bro, don't even worry about that. If you can't get to it, you can't get to it. That's not a big problem. It's not an emergency for me. Look at the walls and they go clear. Cover my eyes and disappear. We got. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bing, bang, boom, bosh. Cran will still be happy with me. I can do other stuff. So we are going to throw down this herb garden. Because herbs are useful. Now, what have we got in terms of recipes here? We have biscuits! Oh, but we don't have a way of making flour. That's unfortunate. Well, let's... 300 miles of complete nothingness between Fort Worth and Big Springs. Good lord. Can I actually see? Okay, yeah, it's 15, which is not bad. Not bad by a long stretch. That. And... ooh! Harpies? We got a bunch of new people. Have just come in from our convict camp. And that's 3 more people. Look at that. Teaming with folks here. We're 35 grain. Yes, I can do that. 50 paths. Absolutely. Market shift plan, I did not like that one bit. Cost of knowledge can be very high. You can see the content undiscovered. We're going to decline this and just take a sack full of amber instead. Rainmill, heyo! Ah, biscuits, here we come, baby! Gonna be rolling in them. Ooh, you know what else we are rolling in? Unhoused population. The feeling of aloneness. I can't... well, I can imagine, I suppose. That is kind of bononkers. I'm being real honest with you. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a lamp and some barrels. I think that ought to count as stuff. You know what we do? Oh, I'll tell you exactly what we do, folks. We're gonna put up a what? A thing. Shush. Big shelter. Big shelter here. And another woodcutter camp right here for the time being. Get this opened up for ourselves. Can we move this? We sure can. Gonna assign some beavers to it. Boop, boop. Assign these humans. Boop, boop. And some harpies. Boop, boop. Keep some workers open for road building and such. Infrastructure done. Woodcutters done. Got clearance before the next storm comes up. What else have we got? The distillery. Sounds good. That gives us pickled goods as well as some alcohol. The cookhouse, which gives us stuff. Let's go for the temple. Need for religion. Yeah, Michael, I can imagine so. It sounds kind of, kind of psychically devastating, to be honest with you. Can we still move these? We sure can. I want that tree felled specifically. And then also you guys can knock out these as well. That would be like dope as hell of you. Look at that. We got plenty of people frickin' escaped convicts. Okay. Okay, so we're still bringing stuff back from this, I see. I get you, I get you. Well, let's throw a human on that. Human. Okay, we already have humans there. But not here. Because the humans are so very good at the farming and such. Put a beaver on the crude workstation. Is that actually all of our jobs filled? That's very good. We love to see it. I'm actually going to assign this farm just to grain for right now. I'm a little curious as to where the grain is going. It's crafting materials, yeah? Isn't it? Or we just don't have any grain stored. That's good. There we go. There we go. It is under crafting resources. Okay. Because you can't consume grain directly. That makes sense. Ooh. Golly gee. You know what we need? Stonecutter camp. For these fellas right here, because the sea marrow... There we go. There's our grain coming in. Oh. Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it, folks. Because the sea marrow makes for a really good source of fuel. Once we run out of coal and before we need to dip into our reserves of wood. Which are genuinely exhausted almost as quickly as we can get more in. At least in my experience. Your mileage may vary. Impossible to say. Shift this bad boy over here. You want to check this road trip? Nah, man. I think we'd run out of options for I Spy pretty darn quickly. Trapper camp. Monastery. I don't think I've gotten a monastery before. Uses incense. Do we have an incense recipe? We do. What makes the incense? The distillery makes the incense. And we have a source of herbs from the herb garden. Let's go for the monastery. Boom. Bing, bang, boom. This looks like a still really hard but much more approachable Civ. Honestly, Anonymous, first of all, glad to see you here. Always great to have an OG bean in the chat. Second of all, I'd say Civ is more approachable than this. Honestly, like, do not let the kind of friendly graphical style catch you off guard. This is a tough one. Although I am doing better now that I like the artwork of this one much better than Civ 6. Yeah, the Civ 6 art style is it's got a particular feel to it, which, you know, you may or may not like. I'm pretty indifferent to it. I just don't think that the gameplay is there as much as I wish it was. I am not as big a critic of Civ 6's Born Loser is. No, the friendly graphical style made me believe it was in fact more friendly. You would be deceived. Wow, we got newcomers. Okay, now I know to check my newcomers tab whenever the drizzle starts, which is good. I'm gonna go for a more diverse population. Okay, now we need to figure out what have we got here. Well, we got a big old sack full of amber, huh? What does he have? What does he have that I should want? My children, what does he have that I should want? Dun, dun, dun. Excuse me, I just kind of went off there for a moment. You know, what buildings do we have available to us, really? Temple, monastery, trading post. We can only build one trading post? That makes a certain amount of sense. Can we move the trading post? We can. Also good to know. Stuck in Mr. Bones' wild ride when it comes to school. My condolences, Anonymous, truly. Let me see here. We need to get, like, something fun. Hello. The fact that the weird frog guy says hello like that, I'm going to tell myself that that's a Smiling Friends reference. I guess I don't need to buy anything from him. I'm just gonna hold off then for now. I will check my trade routes though. Oh, I see. So can I buy provisions from him? I sure can't. Okay, but I understand how this works now. So we go to trade routes. And these are all of my other towns that I can sell with. So what we're gonna do with this vast population that I have. What's up, mini M&Ms? Matto says hi, by the way. Told him I would pass that along. Let's see here. Big shelter. Like, we really should either be continuing The Walking Dead or the Adventures of the Shovelman tonight, but freaking Against the Storm has its hooks in me. Something fierce, something farce, and I just can't put it down. Can't say no to it right now. I want to get rid of this stuff. What is this? What do we use for this? Harvester's Camp. Is that literally the only harvester resource that we have? All right. Well. Better nothing, I suppose. Also, we are going to throw down a crude workstation and a makeshift post. Oh, hold on, because I already have the crude workstation. And I already have a makeshift... Do I already have a makeshift post? What is this? Harvester's Camp. That's counting the thing that I already built. Okay. I'm going to say no to that. Yes. I'm going to move that. Okay. Decided to stream this one. Yeah. Can't say no. Been really enjoying it. It's very good. So for right now, we're just going to focus on the provisions. A couple of humans in there for good... A couple of humans in there for good measure. A couple of humans in there for good measure. Still got quite the unemployed population. What else have we got? Trapper's Camp. Throw one of y'all in there. It's a cannery. Can we salvage this? We sure can. I'm gonna use rocks. I'm gonna use my humans. And we're gonna salvage this. Because I don't particularly care to have a cannery. What's up, Born Loser? Good to see you in chat. Looks like this game is going very smooth. Yeah. So, it's because I figured out that I had been led astray in a certain Born Loser who shall not be named's recommendation for Small Trapper's Camp. Gonna deactivate that, I suppose. In a recommendation for difficulty as it turns out, had led me astray. Let's throw a fishing camp. We love to see it. Accidental meet cute in the stream. Big fan of that. Small fishing hut, throw that there. Ooh. Also, we can... Yeah. There are a couple things here. Oh, does this not count as a decoration? It doesn't count as a comfort decoration. I did know that. Okay. So we're going to throw a couple of benches up here, I suppose. Shit, that first night, I've just figured you could handle it. Now, I'll tell you what it is. The Queen's orders are real tricky on those higher difficulties. She's a lot more demanding on those higher rank difficulties. Da. Get me in there, and get me in here, too. Why not? Shift this over by, like, 1. Well, I hadn't fully, like, gained an appreciation for, first of all, just the challenge that the game presents, which is not inconsiderable. And I hadn't quite clocked the roguelike nature of it yet, which, as you know, I'm a huge fan of. I'll tell you when I find one, Born Loser. How's about that? How does that work for a deal for you? I'll tell you a couple of tips that I've come to. Deal with dangerous glade events as soon as possible, and just like the more I've gotten a hang of my production chains, the better. For sure. And just kind of like learning like what kind of clusters of buildings you want to get and when. Like I know that I've got plenty of grain production now, so a rain mill would not go amiss. Especially now that I have the bakery, der Bäckerei, as those crafty Germans would say. I might eventually sneak this over here. Dangerous glades are more intimidating sounding than they really are. My harpies are always in a bad mood. The dangerous glades are not to be underestimated, and if a game is going poorly, conceivably the resolve hit that you're usually going to take could be kind of bad. But on the other hand, this is complete 6 trade routes. Yes. And need for leisure. We don't have a tavern though, is the problem. Oh, but we can do this. We're already working on that. Peasant supplies, hell yes. Because we're looking to complete trade routes. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, so once that trade route gets completed, in 2 minutes or so, that'll be this done. And then we can start sending out more smaller trade routes. I haven't seen the harpies yet. Yeah, they are they're an unlock. They're good with fabric is their thing. They've lost their ability. Yeah, they're good at alchemy and tailoring. And presumably get starting abilities for your different species as well. Somehow this is considered to be a glade event, which I do appreciate. Also, do not underestimate the benefits of these loyalty resolutions. You're probably not going to stick around long enough to spend the amber that you get, but every little bit of the Queen's Grace that you can get really does help. See, look at this. These harpies are just in a mood. Boots, coats. If we could... Where's my other... Oh, there they are. Hell yeah. You guys actually move, like, right over here. If you wouldn't mind. We're actually going to narrow our focus here. Oh, I was like, why is that not clearing? Because they literally just cut it down. See, look at that. Raising the stakes. That's done. Now we can start setting up. The trade route thing, I only just recently figured out how these work. But they're pretty cool. I'm going to do that. Sell some bricks. And that's my trade routes that I can have active for the moment. You know, Harpy's always harping on about something. Har, har, har. Oh, you guys don't need to be doing that. Just get me into this glade in the next 2 minutes, please. By which I do, in fact, mean 1 minute of real time. 2 minutes of game time, 1 minute of real time. I also just figured out how the, There we go. Yeah, see this fisherman cave. If this goes unaddressed, right, in 12 minutes, this will spawn 3 fishman tokens, which will result in terrible things. They will spawn things that hurt global resolve, and the queen will become impatient. And even while we're working on it, if we want to chase them away, which I do want to do, and we're going to use rocks to do that, it'll still spawn those fishman totems, but it will be in the name of doing something proactive about this. So I'm going to chase these guys away. I'm going to get the big amber pouch for that, which will be nice. And actually, these guys, this is not worth it to me to just send these away. Really, do not underestimate the importance of your population. And really getting to these Glade events, I find to be really quite useful. These guys don't have anything. Our herb garden. Gardening herbs. I think I'm gonna set this to just do the herbs, actually. Because that's what we need for the, well, no. Oh! We don't have... Okay, duh. We have herbs... Well, no, we don't have herbs aplenty. We have nothing. I have nothing. Bleh. Oh, but we did the Glade thing. That's good. We're on year 4. We have 10 years total before the next Blightstorm comes, which seems like we're just not going to get to that seal, which is fine. I do like beavers, but I like coats as well. Let's see here. For coats, education, treatment, and paste. They want for paste. These harpies do. Not really. The only thing that really cares about, like, anything other than just pure, like, just distance for travel is, like, the Ancient Hearth has, like, a distinct radius to it, where you can keep housing, and also, like, it'll benefit from these decorations, which I have also not worked on. Oh, wait, that one's for 2 hearths. Interesting. Okay. No, I can deal with this. That actually feels like a good place to put a second hearth if we really want to. Okay, let me think about this for a moment. We need people to work at this rain mill. And for people, that's going to be humans. That's been the issue, huh? We're going to deactivate this, actually, for right now. Because I'm sure we have... Yeah, we have provisions out the wazoo. Out the wazoo. Which is why we have no frickin'... provisions. I need to start learning to limit some of these things, huh? Second hearth, a good distance from the first one, is pretty beneficial. Yeah, and we got builders for days, so let's go ahead and do that, actually. I'm going to throw that second hearth right down here, throw another warehouse probably in the backyard of this here herb garden. Call it a flippin' day. Yeah. It's actually hasn't gotten too rangy as these things go. Ooh. Oh, I want it. That That is beautiful right there. That's 15 full things. That's as big a crop gubbins as you get. What on earth am I saying at this point? Barely matters. Hardly think it is of any consequence. Where are my boys? My beaver boys. Beaver boys. Attack. Them some big old nests right there. More than our fellows can handle, I'm afraid. Alright. Let's see here. Another hearth. Hearth. I almost said hearst. Just simply not correct, I'm afraid. Yep, throw that there. Is there a combat scenario here, or is it truly... There is no combat. The closest thing to combat is, like, what we're doing right here. Dealing with these fishmen. You select, basically, like, what implement you're going to use to drive them away. And that's it. Like, you might occasionally lose villagers to like, random threat events. Like, these little ghost things will spew out from this. Well, we don't want that. Oh, I'm sure it's bad for morale. That does not surprise me at all. Oh gosh, we really are quite... we are hurting for houses, as it turns out. But that's okay. Because I have this fancy thing called a large shelter. Oh. We're going to do this. Yep. It's going to cover most of our housing needs. Most, not all. Like, we're going to be missing one. But one I can handle. One we're going to throw right here. As a matter of fact. Housing crisis in game 2. I reckon so. Bakery. And now they're going to have... Okay, hold on. Consumption. Here we go. Raw food. Complex food services. None of this is helping me. 0 herbs recently. That is because it is the clearance now, which is harvest time. Baby. He has no thing. I'll say I don't know if I need anything from you, but I'll buy some coal off of you. And some salt, maybe? Like 15 salt? 20 salt? Where does this rank for me in the whole building up a settlement genre? This is something special. I'll tell you that much right now. This is something really special. We're going to use some of our wood to balance that out. You can play RimWorld, the cold one, Frostpunk, cute little forest animal one, Miss Factorio. Factorio, I'm going to do a full run at Factorio, and that is going to drive, I think, everyone bat crap bananas because of my lack of frickin' Firekeeper. My lack of interest in actual efficient design. Let's see here. Still have no comfort, huh? Because I haven't built any of them, probably. If I had to guess, that's probably the reason. I'm going to throw a garden over here. A park over here, rather. Not a garden. Gardens are something different. Garden there. And more barrels. Well, hell, the garden... Yeah, the garden will do its thing regardless. I mean, more comfort decorations I don't think is a bad thing. Like small warehouse. Bing, bang, boom. We'll start gathering up herbs. Which will get turned into biscuits. Fishman totem. Okay, we still have one fishman totem left. Which I'm not a huge fan of. Okay. Stonecutter's camp? Oh, we can solve that, my friend. We can find you gathering nodes, my dude. Grab some of this clay here, which has a chance of yielding stone, I think. Nope, has a chance of yielding copper ore and roots. Be a mileage genre I get a lot of mileage out of. I'd say so. Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan. hello, my friend. Min-maxer, I do often wonder. End up with in Factorio, I fear a Soylent Green scenario there. I don't know about a Soylent Green scenario, but I can certainly imagine that scratching some kind of an itch. It scratches an itch for me, and I'm objectively bad at it. Here's what we're gonna do, right? Yeah. Actually gonna move both of these. If we can, and we can. God, I love being able to move stuff around. Big fan of it. Does this not count? Or does it only count for 2? Ooh, does it only count for 2? Interesting. Yeah. Only counts for 2 because only 2 are in range. Okay. I can live with it. I can deal. I can have a chill hang. More barrels. More humans. What do we got? Standing level 2 with 1 settlement through trade routes. Need for religion filled. Yeah. Let's give that a shot. At this point, I'm taking missions. 5 trade routes. At least 15 amber. 15 amber total? Because that feels a little excessive there, fellas. Your Majesty. Newcomers will arrive 15% quicker and bring 10% more goods every 1 level of standing you have with other settlements. I'll go for it. Actually, I'll decline. I don't want none of these. Just give me the gold. Or the amber. Plug my phone up, Ned. We'll be watching on the TV but not chatting. You got it. Sounds good, my guy. Let's see here. Turn on some fields. Huzzah! I remain. Alright, what do we want? Can we re-roll this? Can I actually... Do I have a tavern of any kind? I have a temple, but not a tavern. I have religion, but not drinking. This is unacceptable. Tavern, there we go. Need for leisure fulfilled. We'll need that. In the brewery, yes. Yes. Okay. Let's grab these fellas, move them over here. Try to kind of clear up this sort of zone. 43 stone. Not a lot of stone, so I don't necessarily want to be running around. Loading up on a teeny little seam arrow node. Could yield some stone, but not really enough to make it worth my while to send folks all the way out there. This can also... Honestly, I'm going to get rid of this. I have no desire for it anymore. And what we can put in its place is the tavern. Does the tavern need to be in range, and does that count as being in range? Actually, I'm going to throw these harpies in here. As long as they last. Specialization bonus. Yeah. Let's see here. Alright, folks. These guys are actually... the makeshift post is kind of important for trades, you see. Yeah. We still need to do more of these trade routes. Grain. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. So charming. It's got quite a nice little art style to it. It really does. Although in my mind, I'm starting to get like I'm the reverse of Cypher in the Matrix when he's talking to Neo and he's like, oh, I don't see the numbers anymore. I just see blonde, redhead, brunette. I'm the opposite here. I don't see the charm anymore. I just see numbers. Blizzard style art just draws me right in. I get it. Let's see here. Okay. Let me check my recipe book here. So we got ale. Brewery. We have the brewery and the distillery. The brewery is more efficient, which works for me. We put humans in charge of what they're really good at. Making alcohol. And then right across from the tavern... Ooh, let me see here. Do we have a source of pottery? I don't think we do. Boop. Harpy has left. That is unfortunate. Small fishing hut is idle. That is also unfortunate. We do not have any more fishing spots, so this building is going to be destroyed. We don't have any pots. In Max Demon Lurks in all games you can optimize. No kidding. Let's see here. Trade route. I could buy some pottery off of what's his name, Zorg. Would be nice, but I don't want to rely on that entirely. So instead, check my recipes. I was about to say, don't tell me I don't have a source of pottery. The bakery! The bakery can make pots! Okay. Not only that, the bakery has been making pots, I think. Maybe? What would these be under? Trade goods. Crafting. Surely they would be under crafting materials. You can't eat pots. That's just a fact. The bakery is our only source of pots. Although, what else do we have? Also use barrels and water skins, neither of which we have. And stream a game where the challenge is to be as inefficient as possible. Oh, I would kill Anonymous. Experience actual pain. No, here's the thing. I'm not good at efficiency is the thing, though. That's the problem, you see. That is the problem into which I run more frequently than not. Like, the idea of forcing, you know, my little ones and twos to have to, like, travel a hideously circuitous path. No, I'd be here for that. Carefully assemble, building interactions so that your little population can carry less stuff per trip. Be fantastic. Grain. Oh, delicious grain. Oh, delicious. Not even overpopulation. Look at that. Houses for days, bro. Houses for days. This is fantastic. Do we have any buildings that are not going right now that need to be going? Oh shit, I forgot about this. We have incense, which is good. We can use that for the religions and such. Doot doot boop poop. I forgot about this. That's my bad. That's on me, fellas. I'll be the first to acknowledge that. It's been bumming you out the whole time, huh? Thanks for admitting it, Ned. Yeah, no, you're good. Y'all have seen me do this. Just wait till I jump on Factorio. It's gonna be a real terror. Oh, these guys. Okay, we need a population to fit in this space. It's all right, Ned. I tell you a secret. The only reason Loser got into Stardew was because seen someone playing it super inefficiently and had a crisis moment over it. Fabulous. We love to see it. Thing is, the houses I don't even think need to be connected to paths. I just like doing it. It's quite possibly leftover instincts from oh, this is a super simple hearth. It's a small hearth. This one is considered an ancient hearth. Once these houses get built, what will these be considered? Can I actually move population from place to place? I reckon I could if I needed to. These are inhabited, these are inhabited. This isn't even inhabited! Good lord. This is inhabited, at least. Can I deactivate this building? I don't think so. Oh well, we'll keep it up there for now. We'll get more population eventually. It'll be fine. We'll move. Oh, look at that! Oh, because the tavern worked, and the distillery worked, and all that jazz. Fantastic! Now, we need... I guess because we were making the, making a ale. Well, actually, no, we don't have any. Good lord. Ugh. Not being able to play Fallout on my vacay. I can get pounds and pounds of trash so I can build settlements and make the best guns possible. That gunsmithing in Fallout 4 is something pretty special. Ooh, Lost in the Woods, yeah. Let's do that. Give me more people to not employ, apparently. Let's throw another bakery here. That's a brewery, which we don't need. It's a bakery, which we do need. Yo, bakery. We're gonna need your ovens. See, we could use some sea marrow. And presumably something like a kiln or something to that effect. Actually. Reroll that. We'll grab the apothecary, I think. Yeah, well, what does the apothecary use? Herbs and drizzle water. Well, that's something we haven't done is a rain collector. I can't tell how useful the rain collectors are or aren't, to be honest with you, but it's something that I can use to employ my people. So I will do that. Or the what did I call them? Rain collectors? Rain engines? Something like that? Impossible to say. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And oh, look at that! Human resolve is off the chain. It's off the charts. There's rain collector. I have to have holes in it. Can we please try to cut things evenly? Do eat. Okay. Alright, doing eat. Hey, what's up, Zorg? You got pots for me? You sure don't, you old frog bastard. Sorry, that felt unfair. I'm gonna stick by it, though. Give me some of that grain as well. Or not grain, the flour. Bing, bang, boom. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Some of these harpies in here. I'm gonna try to salvage this thing. Why not? And now, let's get some of that old-time religion. Alright, let's see here. The monastery they will use to fulfill their need for religion. So we're gonna... Should I do that or the temple? The temple also needs warmth. I don't know why I prefer the monastery, but I do. So we're gonna do that. Maybe it brings back lovely memories of Age of Empires 2. Impossible to say. Welcome back, Michael. Good to see ya. Let's see here. It's completed. Let's do that. And ooh, we can do that right now. As a matter of fact, bing bang boom. There you go, Your Majesty. We're missing something. We're missing bricks. Are you kidding me? Do we have a recipe for... We have a way of making bricks. Of that I am quite certain. A workshop. The time has come for you, my boys. I'm sure we have enough planks at this point. Well, okay, no. Here's what we do. We're going to... Nope. We're going to increase... the importance of bricks. That's what we're gonna do. Are we out of clay? That feels impossible. That feels absolutely impossible. Yo, where's my... screw it. We have like 11 unemployed people. We make a new stonecutter. Right here. And at this point, I'm kind of running up the score. I'll admit that. Like, one of these things will pop, or I'll find, like, a cache of goods to give to the queen or something. But still. The brickyard! That's what we've been looking for. Welcome back, Matto! Good to see you back, my dude. Dude and dude. Still a small hearth because we are still waiting to get more people. Gritty ground. Okay, 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. Sounds good. Matto is backo. We love to see it. Matt's okay, and he's back. Okay. Oh, that's why we're out of clay, huh? Okay, well, you guys can go back to doing your thing now. And actually just chill it with... Oh, see, look at that! Didn't even try. Something happened. How did it's probably because of the high human thingy thing. Fantastic. Collect 10 reputation points through Villager Resolve. Villager Resolve. Happy people. Happy Viceroy. Go back to the world map. That's what I was trying to get to, folks. We have only 4 years before the Blight Storm. Ugh. There's no way we get to that in time. There's just not. We should have headed this away. Nah, we gotta return to the Citadel. But this is good, you know. This was very good. We end the cycle, let the map reset, and try to make a rush for one of the seals in the following chunk. Let's see here. Alright. Now, I'm sure I've got some deeds to turn in, and I do. Hey, just enough! Level 6. What do we got? Fox House. The foxes. Majestic and mysterious creatures deeply connected to the forest. They have developed symbiosis with blight rot. Through their long exposure to rainwater, foxes are skilled scouts and feel comfortable working in buildings infested with blight rot. They are highly susceptible to starvation, yet immune to hostility. Tea Doctor. Treatment and religion. Tea House. The Beanery! Yes! What is this? Trade Hub. New Cornerstone. Friendly relations. Boosts global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements. This effect is retroactive. Okay, so that's a new Cornerstone reward as well. Tanfastic. Alright, let's see what we can do to upgrade ourselves here. Got some food reserves, but not a ton. Hush, little Matto, please don't swear. Neddie's gonna find you a burly bear. Sweet soothing tones of Ned panicking about bricks and his lack thereof. Leave me alone. I'm fine. Oh, an extra embarkation point is borderline invaluable. Thank you, Minnie. I appreciate you appreciating me. Or maybe you were lolling at Anonymous, quite possibly. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Embarkation points are... I can't say no to that. Literally doesn't let me upgrade anything else, but I'll take it. Now, how on earth... Well, Matto, I wasn't necessarily talking about the animal, in fairness. Earned by completing settlements can be used to purchase upgrades. Okay. That's nice, I guess. Well, I mean, y'all will recall that the Scoop family, famously anti-bear. All right, let's venture off back into the storm. Here we go. Yeah. We've got the marshlands and we've got the Scarlet Orchard, which I think... Oh, that's a coral forest. The coral forests are... Well, they're interesting. You got clams growing out of trees. Very peculiar. Let's go ahead and start in the... Let's start a new game in the Scarlet Orchard and see if we can't get to the this seal over here, this bronze seal. I mean, we've got like another 25 minutes in the stream, so we're not gonna accomplish. I get to start with my foxes or 8 beavers. Hell yeah, bro! Love that. And they're bringing 2 more villagers with them. We're gonna throw 3 more villagers on top of that. That's gonna be 10, 13 villagers total. That's fantastic. Bring my stone, bring my wood, and bring some delicious eggs. And embark! Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Untapped wealth. Gathering and bringing back twice the amount of secondary resources when collecting from gathering nodes. Secondary resources. Okay, I very vaguely know what that means. Only in Drizzle. Increases the speed at which traders arrive by 300%. That's cool. Looming Darkness. The rampaging storm stifles the spirits of all living creatures. An additional stack of this effect is added for each hostility level. I see. Only active in the storm. Affects global resolve. Hailstorm. Also only during the storm. Villagers with this effect. Okay. I see. Death by 1,000 hailstones. There is no way to be safe without a roof over your head. Villagers with this effect have a 5% chance of perishing every 15 seconds. To prevent it, fulfill the following needs. Housing ×1. Okay. Manageable. Very manageable. Cut down, keep hostility low. Stave off the looming darkness. Keep everyone housed so they aren't killed by hail. Okay. I can deal with this. What do we got? Thunderfish Pond. Okay, and we can use a small fishing hut for that. Cool beans. Because it's only a small pond, apparently. And that is fish. And fish is food. The Texman cometh. First little bit of housing there. Supersize My Danger, directed by Morgan Spurlock. Which is, like, when you think about it, kind of a wild name for a person to have. Okay, we have actual stone, which is fantastic. And copper vine trees. Okay, it's just copper vine trees. We don't have any other... Copper vine? Copper vein. Alrighty then. Throw that there. Cool beans. Connect that up there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Psychosexual obsession. Not psychosexual mini M&Ms. Meteorosexual. It's a sexual obsession with Texas's weather specifically. Okie dokie. Let's do this. And that. I diagnose you a Texasexual. Okay, fish. Give me fish. God, that's a lot. That's an awful lot of beavers we got going on here, gang. I'm here for it. Her for it. Unfortunately, the what are these called? Woodcutters camps do not actually use wood to construct themselves. They are instead constructed from parts, which is something different entirely. In some kind of way that is not immediately apparent to me. Actually, boop, 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 boop. Put this here. I'm gonna put this here. Whee. There we go. All right. Time to see what we've actually got from the from Her Majesty the Queen. Well, actually, let's bust on through this. See what we got. What does Her Majesty want? Any glade event. Fine. Simple pimple. Deliver 35 wood. I can do that. You know what? This will give me the same amount of resources and resin. And it'll actually take less of my wood, so let's go with that. And then 5 goods sold. Easy peasy. We're going to throw down... That is a shelter that lacks food. Yes, beavers, come on, man. Come on, guys, do your thing. You're beavers. Cut trees, please. Love of God. I'm going to bust into these here glades. Before, just to kind of see what I've got available to me. before I start choosing these new blueprints. Oh my god! Thank you. Look at this bounty that is laid before me. I have an herb garden, a plantation, or a small farm. I'm gonna choose the small farm every frickin' time. There's no getting away from that. I can't help it. This is not something I'm capable of that I'm not physically capable of resisting. So, like, it is what it is. Overall sexual. I'll agree with you there, Matto. I'll agree with you there. Let's see here. Look at all these unemployed beavers. Overall weird. I think we're all weird overall. So, like... stones and glass houses. Is that allergies in Texas or allergies to Texas? Because there's an important distinction to be made, methinks. Let's see here. Let's go for trading post. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, and that's just wood that we need. We don't even need, okay, cool beans. Nifty spiffy. Oh yeah, no, don't get into a pun war with Anonymous. They'll win. There's no getting around that. I love that you're here. I can't buy anything from you. So just kind of like go and do your thing. Silent looting. Yes. Got a rain punk engine. I could try to fix with some parts. Spawns 2 to 3 salt veins nearby. Let's do that. Matto, you know not what you do. This is a Pandora's box you don't want to open. Oh, Minnie, I was going to say this is why you need to get yourself a Steam Deck. So that you can take Fallout 4 with you to Texas. Like, I'm going on quite a lengthy vacation this coming summer. And you can bet your butt cheeks that I'm going to be bringing my my Steam Deck with me. Got to bring my my gaming with me. Today, ordering pizza and getting high. And I would say that is an admirable agenda for a vacation. 100%. What do we got? Oh, that's salt. Okay, well, that's fine. And we have people. Could send them to the Citadel for some amber. Yep. There we go. Well, we've got veggies. Come along, friends. It's an herb node. An herb node. So the salt vein has to be gathered by way of a mine. Ooh, that's barrels of wine. Wine is good. Self-birthday present, so I didn't get it. That's right. I knew that you or Violet had said something about working towards or saving up for a Steam Deck. It's a heck of a thing. Believe you me. been chugging this water today. I'm actually gonna... yeah. Really, every state around Texas is legalized in some way. Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Oklahoma. I got this on lock. It's like, guys, be cool. Don't text Ted Cruz. Don't tell weird Uncle Ted that I'm smoking the good Lord's green stuff. Many M&Ms, that's a weird way of saying that you were incredibly cool. What do we want? Some grain, some herbs, some beaver. Because I text like a cop. Now that's a Batman intimidation question. Do I text like a cop? Oh, what do we want? Trade goods. We don't have a trade good recipe, though, is the thing. I don't think we do. No, we sure don't. I don't even know how we would go about getting a trade good recipe. Probably from, like, the Provisioner or something. Actually, speaking of which... Luxury goods. Oh, there we go. Lumber mill. What do you consider trade goods, my friend? Pottery, oil, dye. Pottery is probably going to have to be... Well, the pottery is just something that we have, but it's not something we're actively making. But, conceivably... Grab the lumber mill. Yeesh. And then... Smokehouse, we still... So the kiln doesn't even make frickin'... It makes coal. That's the big thing for the kiln. It's won the title of coolest kid at the cool kids table. Herb garden, herbalist camp, harpy house. You know what? I'm gonna do it, because the harpies are always such a freaking problem. No offense, fellas, but come on. There's tea, dye, jerky. I'm gonna re-roll that, see what we can get. The weaver. The boots! Aye, the boots. We have goods sold. Hey. Hi. Still don't really have anything. To sell ya, I'm afraid, but I appreciate you stopping by. What do we got in terms of trade routes? We can only trade with the Smoldering City. But we have wine! Barrels filled with wine. Other ADHD friends. Let's see here. Hey! Yes! Yes, that is exactly what I want. Sub-Zero wins. Alright, we're gonna take... this. Yes. Yes. You guys are just shouting words that begin in sub at one another. This is absurd. absurd. Hello, Sahilde. Fishing hut is idle. Why is it idle? Because it's empty. I see. Well, move your keisters over here then. I've seen, like, snippets of trailers for it, but that's it. I really don't want to sell my wildfire essence. That seems like a bad idea. Matto, you're one to talk about spoilers. With your pair of loose lips when it comes to the Walking Dead. We're like butthole surfers. Can we get off of this sub thing? It's bizarre. This whole thing is peculiar to me. Also, we are going to... We're going to build a mine. A mine, so we shall. Oh, Anonymous said something about spoilers. Gosh. The brain fry. I've been staring at screens all day. Industrial gather collection. Here we go. Mine. For the salt, you see. Alright, Featherface is into the mines with you. Goodbye. Let's see here. I need more... Gosh, I actually really do need more housing. Oh, dear. This could actually get quite... dicey. Because... once the clearance is over, the storm will begin. And once the storm begins, the hail begins. And once the hail begins, people will start to die. If they don't have roofs over their heads. So... let's try to get roofs over people's heads. Simple pimple. Easy peasy. What do we got? Bundles of herbs. Actually, hold on. Because we can get our hands on some herbs. And some of that dank herb. Yep. Died immediately. More like subcutaneous. I don't know what it means, but I didn't look it up. I just knew it off the top of my noggin. For what that's worth. Which is not much. One would imagine. Ooh. Hello. guys just do your thing. Dank herbs from the M&M garden. Oh, this only becomes active at hostility 2. Okay, even better. Even better. What do we got in the trade routes here? No tools and still no... Okay, we need to put together a small post. And we need to employ some of these peeps. Yep. Makeshift post. There we go. Matto, you were just saying you wanted to go to bed. Yeah, what happened to that? Well, something else came along and caught your attention. We here have got no flippin'... Oh, I see. We got no food coming in except from the, this thing here. Scales is not a terrible use. If we had some of this frickin' salt we could sell. Well, I guess he's not... We have salt, he's just not buying salt. I think is more to the point. Yeah, we've got salt for days. He's just not buying. Which is fine. I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, I mean, I just... Like, if I had Amber, I would buy some food off of you, but I just don't. We got... Still need some packs of provisions. Clay delivery. The delivery lines are never a bad thing in my estimation. Let's see here. That's 4 more people and a variety of materials. Cool beans. Move this over here. About the medical terminology. Yeah, you don't want to go toe-to-toe with that there, Matto. Like, actually full-on going to school for something, I think, is going to get Anonymous a lot further than your 10 minutes of Duolingo per day. No offense. To you or Duolingo, for that matter. But anyway, folks, whatever the results of this here pun battle, they will have to be decided at a later date, because this is where I have to leave y'all, I'm afraid. Tomorrow I think I'm going to take off, and I'll be back for more streaming on Wednesday. Folks, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye forever.
Hey, doe yo. Burada.